Back at it. Still practicing the rhythm shooting nearly a week later. Starting to get the hang of it. And we're playing against an Xbox team in this one. The good news is that the rhythm shooting is going to get a patch. Because right now, the only major problem with it is that there is a delay when you're shooting. When you catch it or off the dribble, sometimes you get a huge delay between when you actually start your animation. So right now it is better to shoot with the button in certain situations, but I want to just stick with the right stick because I want to get the hang of it. So the more times that I use it, the more comfortable I'm going to get with it. And I have a new jump shot because I realized I can't do rhythm shooting with the Cam Thomas base. It's too fast. When you get that sped up shot, you can't possibly time it in time. And here we go. Splash. Steve Kerr, base. Uh-oh. And I'm splashing. That's off the dribble too. Now look at me getting bumpy out here. Look at the defense, baby. We're blocking this way. He does a step back move. We're right back at it. I get stunned though. Come on, cuz. The ankle breakers are crazy in this game. You're getting stunned when you're not even moving. There's going to be another ankle breaker that my player gets into. And it happens a lot when you're trying to shade. When you're trying to say, hey, you can't go to this left side. I'm going to stand on this left side. And then they go to the right. Even though you're not moving, they do a step back and then your player's leaning. It shouldn't work that way. But look at me getting bumpy again. Look at me. See, I'm trying to shade him. He's still trying to force it to the right. Now I'm back. I reset. Look, I slide my feet. I'm bumping. Come on, cuz. Look at that defense, baby. Two-way fun stopper. Shout out to Moof and shout out to JD with that slam. So I had to make a new jumper because the Cam Thomas base, what was happening to me this week, when you're using the rhythm shooting and you get one of those fast shots, it's not possible to time the shot with the right stick. With the button, you can sometimes, but with the right stick, I was consistently getting very late release, even though the tempo was saying excellent. It was happening a lot when the shots were getting sped up. So since the tempo was saying excellent every time that happened, but the release was very late, that means that I'm correctly identifying, hey, this release is super fast. I need to hurry this up. But even though I'm flicking up fast, I still can't get the timing to be adequate enough to make a shot. So I said, you know what? Let me try another jump shot, slow it down a little bit so that I can actually react on the stick in time. So I made a Steph Curry shot originally on my career build. But then when I went to this build, the Steph Curry base was not there because I don't have the ratings yet. So once I hit starter 3, I get my cap breakers, I should be able to unlock that and then I'll use that. So I had to make another one. I went with Steve Kerr and all of the ratings, the 2 on the left are A and the 2 on the right are A-, A-. So the timing stability is A-. I don't know if that actually matters because in previous 2Ks, I never really looked at all of those grades. Not like I'm trying to get a shot that doesn't have A's, but as long as the shot looks good, it looks smooth, and I've got an A for defensive immunity, and the release height is pretty decent, right? As long as it's a shot that I like, I feel like I can green with, then I just set with that. But since I was forced to make a new shot now, I just made sure to get every category into the A's. And the Steph Curry shot was looking real smooth. I'm going to use that in my career until I unlock the ratings on this one. The Steph Curry one, woo, that one is nice, especially for rhythm shooting. But the Steve Kerr is working. The release looks a little bit funky. That's not how I would want my shot to look, but it's going in. So that's all that matters. Here's another one in the corner getting contested. Splash. That's starting to feel real comfortable. I don't know if the timing stability matters on a jump shot, but I think it does. I played 6 or 7 games so far with it. I'm going to play all week into next week, and we'll see if this Steve Kerr is still hitting. But so far, I haven't really gotten a lot of crazy shots. The timing's been changing, but it hasn't been drastic like the Cam Thomas where you get a super fast. So maybe it does work. Look, right here, I get contested. I missed that one. The tempo was off, but look at the timing slightly. So I know I'm timing it right with this right stick shooting, even though you're getting a delay when you go off the dribble sometimes, but I just want to get into rhythm. I want to really get this down, get used to it, because I've already been using the right stick for layups and dunks and post shots and also the hop shots. So it's not too much to just change to adding in the other shots, and it's really working for the middies. And the reason is because the mid-range animations, they're fast, but they're slow enough to where you can react and change it. It's really smooth with those animations. And I think that's why I'm having so much success with the pull-up jump shots. Now here is the play of the game. I'll let that live commentary fly for this one. You know the rules. There's plenty of time for the shot clock cheese.
Good defense. Good
Yeah. Let's go. Splash. Oh! Did it go in? Did it count?
Let's go!
It counted?
Oh my God.
Oh, that's crazy, baby.
Hey.
What it do? Yo, that's a TikTok.
Nah, that's what I'm talking about.
TikTok.
TikTok.
Yes, sir. Yes, and it's on.
A full court splash. You already know I'm going to be letting those fly at the end of quarters since it's possible to drop them this year. Now I'm going to pull the shot with the button. The button is nice with this one as well. I can't wait for the Curry shot though. That Curry shot is very consistent. So easy to time, so easy to see the cue. He's reaching. I gotta be teaching. And look at that layup scoop with the left hand. I'm moving on offense. This build is a lot of fun. I wish I could hack 89 pass onto the builder. Look, I'm leaning again. Come on, really? Like I was just standing there, baby. He missed the shot. See, the ball don't lie. Let another one go. I don't get that one to drop, but you see that timing. You see the timing is good. The tempo's slightly fast. I'm getting this thing down. I'm getting used to this. I just got to train myself. I've got to use it as often as possible because then it's just going to be second nature. Going to be used to it. Hey, I'm trying to cook up. I'm out of there. Turning on the jets and I'm throwing it down. See, I love this build. I love all the ratings on this build. I just wish I had that 89 pass. This build would be so tough if I had the pass, but the pass seems to be expensive this year. It really does, because when I was fooling with everything, even if I drop down the dunk, let's say I get rid of the dunk completely, and let's say I take off the interior defense from 70, put it back into the 50s, right? Even if I try to sacrifice here and there, I can't really get the pass I want. I have to sacrifice too many other ratings. I'd rather just keep it like this. Now I have a decision to make because when I get the first cat breaker, I know I'm going to get that. I'm at rookie 5 right now, so starter 3 is right around the corner. It's going to happen eventually. If I ever do get, hey, I'm throwing down a lob. If I ever do get a second set of cat breakers, now I have a decision to make. I'm thinking maybe I should put it on the speed because then I'll have an 86 speed. Most people are going to have at least an 86 speed with ball so they can get most of the dribbles. They can get lightning launch on gold. So 86 seems like a good place to be because in the rec center, you can definitely feel the 81 speed. In transition, a lot of other players are much faster than I am. I really have to turn on the jets and turbo immediately so I can keep up on these breaks. So that's an option. Or if I play that much and I get to veteran and I realize, hey, maybe I don't really need the speed, I can just keep using the takeover that's going to boost the speed so that I'll be faster as I'm in take. Then I have the option splash to start using some of those additional cat breakers to get more defensive badges. Because I'm at a 90, I think a 1 or a 2 perimeter right now. So I could go up to 96, 97. That would give me Hall of Fame for some of those badges. So that might be the move. Or I could improve the steal. I have options. So it just depends. But I'm kind of leaning in the direction of maybe upping the speed. Because I think an 86 speed, 87 agility off rip without having to rely on takeovers, I think that is a nice mix. But you definitely can get away with an 81 speed. A lot of builds don't have high speed, especially if you're not playing the rec center. You really feel it in the rec, but if you're playing 3v3 and 2v2, speed matters, but it's not as devastating because you're not going in transition. You still want to be able to sprint fast, don't get me wrong. So I have to think about it. I've got options, but I'm pretty excited about that. I know I'm going to get 5 cat breakers Maybe I'll get to 10. We'll see. I know I'm not going to get 15. That's way too much. But veteran, that might be a possibility out here. I might have to make a smooth move. And look at JD committing a felony. Oh my goodness. JD is a felon. Did you hear how he was lying about Moof's dog? Yo, JD gotta chill out here, cuz. He had 4 steals in this one. He had 9 steals in one of the other games we played in this session. That was crazy, but this was a good game. The rhythm shooting, it's starting to feel good. I just got to keep using it more and more. Can't wait for the Steph Curry base. My songs, He Quit the Game, Lob City, and My Camo are now available on all streaming platforms. So now I have access to 3 contact dunks. I've got gold badges for shooting. I've got the gold dribbling badges. I've got gold challenger, gold glove. Going under. Are you going under? Come on, cuz. Coast to coast. Oh, throw in it. Down.